Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Stellaris with the Roman Empire, where we're just about to turn over to a new century, so we're going to have 100 years left to make sure we can get ourselves on top. And we're not there yet, by any means. In a situation log, victories, we are 10th. Doing pretty well, but nowhere close to these top levels. Interestingly, the Paraku Transstellar and the Lippian Breast Covenant are in 1st and 5th, overtaking some of the fallen empires. However, one thing to bear in mind is that they're part of Federation, which gives them 18,000 score. So actually the Paraku Transstellar, without the Federation score, would be down about 32,000, so below us. If we can rejoin our Federation, which we are planning to do, not far off, we should be able to bump ourselves up a few places. We just need to wait for these guys, the new towns, to stop being at war with the Tekaran alliance, the Tekaran Continuum. And realistically, I think that should happen soon. I would hope. So I really feel like at some point, they are winning by a very large amount. So they should claim peace hopefully soon. The Gagassians there with a pretty strong amount. There's definitely a strong amount there. We need to buy. Let's just buy some more exotic and rare crystals. Buy some exotic gases. We'll buy some rare crystals as well. There we go. Obviously they're expensive, but we are doing pretty well now in terms of our energy. So I'm pretty happy with that. As always, there's always more work to be done. You guys can have a chemical plants. Everywhere's having upgrades done to them, so that's fine. Nostia will give one of you a research complex upgrade as well. But I really do want these guys to make peace as soon as possible, because I can't join their federation. They cannot join their federation until they make peace. And it looks like we can actually get away with it, so this is something I really want to do. We've got a favour from the Gagassians, excellent. Plenty of rivalries going on at the moment. We want to reform our government, which I think we can now do. What we've been able to do for a while. We were going to go for... was it Masterful Crafters? I think it might have been. Yeah, we'll go for Masterful Crafters. And we'll go to the count. We are going to have to rearrange our council though, so Head of Research, Minister of Defence, Keeper of the... we'll go for Master Crafter, because armour. We'll go for Grand Storyteller and Minister of State. I don't know if Keeper of the Vaults is that useful. Head of Research can go to Gaius Virius. Minister of Defence can be Zondar. Although actually maybe Minister of State should be Zondar, but actually Oracle can be Minister of State. Master Crafter can be La Hostilia. Grand Storyteller will have to be someone else. Could be... yeah, it could be Servia, that's fine. Because Servia's got some councillor traits, that's fine. Cool. So now we're actually working well, but oh my goodness, look how... that's going to change a few things. Look how many consumer goods that's taken off us. Holy hell. Why is that? Have I just done this all wrong? I very much might have done so. That might have been a mistake. So artisans replaces artificers. Artificers produce 7 consumer goods and 2 trade value. I think artisans are actually a better job for that. That could be a problem. We're going to capitulate those soon. I'm going to buy as many of these as... how many can I buy realistically? If I want to buy that amount, like 800, what's the buy price? Oh, it's really cheap at the moment, actually. I'm not going to do that amount, goodness me, no. Well, I can't buy that many for sure. What we'll do, we'll buy 200 for now.
Technological acquisition.
That should hopefully help, but that may be a mistake. We might want to rechange that out as time goes on. But we won't be able to do anything for another. Won't be able to do anything for another 20 years with our government. That was a real mistake on my part. I mean, we will. Yeah, more civilian industries or industrial districts. Pretty much anyone who's got any industrial districts spare, you're going to be building them, would you believe? Clear out these as well, and build me some industrial districts. You guys can have some industrial districts as well, plenty of them. As can you guys. Pretty much anyone that can have some industrial districts is going to have some industrial districts. Because I think inherently that's a useful idea. Because if nothing else, it gives us some potential alloys. We can have 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mudhaven we can have 4. There we go. But as time goes on, we should be able to change that. Plenty of blockers though, which we can clear as time goes on. Oh, there we go, we've somewhat fixed the problem. It's by no means such a large amount now. Fine, that's better than I thought, but that's okay. I don't mind having the additional industrial districts anyway. Please make peace. Please make peace. I wanted to join your federation, but I cannot do so if you're at war. Plenty of unemployed pops. It's because there's Rise. Why can't this Rise do anything? Interesting. Guessing maybe this Rise can't be specialists? Well, they can. They'll be demoted to workers as time goes on, fine. But we'll keep seeing if we can give them more jobs somewhere. Build that. Scum Village on Nostia Prime. Okay, Master of Crafters, we seem to be... our problems seem to be fixed. But still, I'm gonna just keep on upgrading as best we can. Anything which has got a feature that can, a blocker that can be cleared, let's do so. Like these two here. Mudhaven has some that can be cleared as well. Poison Lakes has some which I must have missed. There we go, Dangerous Wildlife. Amius Prime can have a couple cleared as well. A couple of volcanoes, excellent. I really need these guys to go peaceful. But at the moment it's not happening, is it? Because these guys are level 5, and it's a martial alliance who do really well for us. Interesting. We just gotta wait for peace there. In the meantime, what else do we want to think about doing? We've got our envoys up and running. We'll increase benefits there, that's fine. The Gagassians still like us, don't they? And yes, actually, the Nutans would take peace, but we would take us on board anyway. Chims have declared us a rival. That's fine, I think we're already rivaled with the Chims. No, we're not. Well, now we are. Now we're rivaled with the Chims. Okay, and one of our... oh, Richard. Haven't seen you in a while. You can have Observer. That's fine. Sleeping Mediators. You're awakened. You're not at war with anyone. But I feel like you might be in future. I don't suppose I could get active sensor links with you, could I? No. I didn't think so, but you know, I thought it'd be worth a try. Keep on increasing benefits for those who need it. This game is absolutely chugging it now. We're going to send these guys... We're going to send someone over to find out who these rhinos are. Can't talk today. Oh my goodness, there's definitely a... Oh, it's you, the Gimmichans. I need you to not come over and come onto our lands, please. But you're under the Lipians. The Lipians are very powerful. Lipians are not people we want to mess with if we can help it. You know, we're a decent size empire, but the Lipians are doing pretty well at the moment. Please make peace. It's 100%, but maybe the Fallen Empire won't do anything about that. I don't know. Right, continue learning about who these rhinos are. More and more crime everywhere. Seeing if any of these planets have got major crime issues. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Mutt Haven can be upgraded, excellent. And we could activate one of our relics, but I don't know if we need to at the moment. Okay, next up, I want to relocate the galactic market, but I've just used my emergency measure by accident, so we're not going to be able to do that for a while. So what's next? Repeal cooperative research channels. Interesting. Our Primarch is leveled up. Neither of these are particularly good, so we'll take the clear blocker speed just because it'll be quicker. You guys are still not at peace yet, are you? Well, we'll have to see if that actually comes to anything. We found the Merchant Guild. You guys aren't rhinos. You guys are definitely not rhinos. Right, go back to Newtan. Improve relations. Thank you. Fleet command limit is up. Excellent. Let's go for... Let's keep just working on our blockers. And let's also buy some more stuff. Buy some of this stuff because it's expensive. We'll buy some of that as well. Just so we have some ready to go if we need it. We still haven't actually worked out how to harvest the Zro in our empire just yet. I'm sure we will in time. I've got a construction ship here. Go back to Nostia and rebuild those mining stations, please. Yeah, we've got some cloaked ships around. That's not that surprising. You guys, you are... Look, I'm going to establish an embassy with you. I'm definitely not going to form a federation with those guys, for sure. Because they would be tiny. Carry on. I don't know where the fleets of the Takaran Continuum are. They must be around somewhere. That's the Federation fleet. 143,000. Pretty damn good. But where are the Takaran's fleets? It makes no sense to me why the Takaran aren't coming back. Maybe they're attacking somewhere else. Can't see them up in Gagassian territory. Can see some occupation here. Oh, there they are. Are they doing anything of interest, or are they just sitting there? Ah, they are bombing the life out of this world, I see. There's not even any armies left, they're just devastating it for the sake of devastating it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Please just make friends, or make peace. Bioreactor, do we need that? Not particularly. None of these we particularly need. We'll take climate restoration in case we have like a bombed planet we might be able to restore to its previous glory. There's multiple. That's interesting. Look at these orbital habitats. Hopefully these guys can come to some form of peace in the near future.
Planetary alert. Block Earth.
Because I really would not mind joining my old friends. We will clear out these blockers. There we go. If anything else, that just gives us some more things to work with, so I'm not going to say no. Oh, hello. Gagassians against the Ozo Vestige. That's incredibly frustrating, because it means that now there's going to be another war.
Construction complete.
Which I'm not going to be able to join in the Federation. Oh, bugger and damnation. And of course now I'm sure the peace will happen with the other empire at some point. That's incredibly infuriating. The only way we can get this to work now is if they if they ask us to join the Federation, but they won't be able to do so at peace. It's incredibly infuriating. Right, reverse engineer some technology. Sell some to private collectors. And find some peaceful applications. We'll put the pop consumer goods down a bit. Should just help us a little bit with our issues there. Right, well if they're at war, is there someone we can go to war with to increase our own power? The Gudgan Horde down here. Because these guys are not that good. If I declare war against them, they are already at war with someone. Who are they at war with? They're already at war. They're at war with the Gudgan successor Khanate. These guys. They're cordial at the moment, but really we should keep trying to increase our power for the time being. True Gudgan Horde, if I was to declare war on you, and I want to vassalize you, none of these guys will join, understandably.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
We're going to go to war with these guys. Now they do have some decent forces around, for sure. Some significant ones, but we do have our own forces available as well. Right, you guys. All of you, in fact. All of you are going to make your way down to... There's no way for us to get down there. Is that because the gate we used is no longer available to us? Probably. We can make it down though, which is useful. Oh yeah, we can go to here. Go to here first. It will only take you take you just under a year to get there. And then from there we'll push forward. So basically just try and vassalize the Gudgan groups down here. I think that would be wise. Okay, more disconnected capitals, that's fine. That's only because we're going to war with them. I think we'll be okay. Let's speed up time somewhat. Because realistically, the more we can do to make ourselves more powerful, the better, I would say. Interestingly, it's actually quickest to go up to this gateway here to go down via the Gagassian territory. That's not something I realised. Are these guys still at war? It looks like they are. I don't know if that war's ever going to end. It doesn't seem like it. Potentially the Fallen Empire won't accept a peace. They'll just go for all-out victory. We shall have to see. And hopefully we'll still be okay to come down here. Because hopefully the Salimi mediators will decide they've got nothing better to do at the moment. And hopefully won't attack us, because all our fleets will be elsewhere. And it'd be pretty miserable if we were finally to do some political manoeuvring and for them to be, you know, elsewhere. That would not be ideal. We'll have to see. I'm just curious, do the Takarans actually like us or not? Well, I mean, they're dormant, so they probably don't really care. But they are custodians. So in principle, you would think they would like us, but perhaps not. So we probably have about 350,000 in terms of our strength. Maybe a little bit more. It's a little hard to tell. So they're about to fly out. Excellent. Down to here. Looks like the first few fleets are already arriving. Excellent. And we're going to go over to Hilos and take out these fleets here. Yeah. I mean, relative navy strength, we're already doing pretty well. We might be able to bring them in pretty quickly here. Once we do a little bit of attacking, we might well be okay. Shouldn't take them that long to get there. Only about 44 days. Oh, we probably don't want anyone to get too far ahead, however. So let's just bring these guys back until we have some additional fleets here. Okay, we can go now, that's fine. Go down here and we'll have a
non-standard space entity.
Have a fight for the ages, hopefully.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Classis 2 is getting here. It's a little far behind the main pack. We should be able to do some good damage here, I would think. I don't think they'll be able to keep up with us, really. I mean, purely just off navy strength, we should win. We should be able to bring them in as vassals pretty soon. You would think, anyway. Well, I thought this last time with the Government of Thonis, but they were a much bigger army. It looks like we might be able to win this already. Excellent. First contact pending, that's fine. Oh, that's status quo, that's not what we want. We want to actually vassalize them. Vassalize war goal. Right. We're going to need to do a little bit more work just yet. They've got a fleet over here at Shukon. Oh no, let's not do that. That's a silly way around. We would have to go all the way back up to go around. Let's not do that. I'm sure we can find a better way to deal with them. Right. Now this is a thing. What can we do here? Because this is our final tradition. It's been a long time since I've actually filled out the tradition tree. Domination, but domination is mostly armies. I don't think that's as useful for me. unyielding might be useful, but that's again defense platform, starbase capacity, war exhaustion gain, defensive war with another empire. I can see it'd be useful. Expansion's too late, probably. I don't think we need statecraft. I don't think we need politics, unless there's something we can do to bypass being at war. So finishing effects, diplomatic weight and ascension perks unlocked. Resolution that you supported passes, gain 1 favour. 25 influence cost to veto or propose resolutions. Okay, this is just mostly diplomatic weight. Harmony, that's like happiness in general. Expansion, it's a little bit late, although I wouldn't mind the empire size down. Adaptability is going to be kind of stuff like strategic costs. Aptitude, leader, that'll be leader stuff, domination. Potential enmities, that's going to be rivals. I think what we may do, we might go for unyielding.
Council agenda available.
That's going to be our final choice though, so hopefully it's going to be worthwhile. Impenetrable border, I'm intrigued to see what that is. Starbase hull points up. War exhaustion gain down. Fine. Right, we just need to go destroy a few more bits of territory. Over here at Stellaris, and then we'll move into Shukon to take out that horde there. I mean, it's not going to be a very big one.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, we're getting some more money from our mercenaries. Excellent. Always like to see that. We still can't make it into... No, we need to go to Stellaris first. Apologies. We should just be able to get this. I mean, we can settle status quo, but that's not really what we want. We want to actually be able to do some good work here. Zondar has leveled up. I wouldn't mind taking Shipbreaker just for some additional alloys. There's another fleet there, which we can go deal with momentarily. In fact, probably Zarkhan's Pilgrims by himself can go deal with those guys there. That's not a problem. Food resources is full, so we'll sell some of those. Not for very much. Food doesn't sell for pretty much anything. But we'll head down that way. You three guys, not Zarkhan's Pilgrims, but the rest, head over to Shukon. And Zarkhan's Pilgrims will be more than capable of taking out a fleet by themselves, I would imagine. Okay, first contact pending. We got the artisan troop, that's useful. Is there a fight going on here? We might be able to join in the fight. It looks like these guys are...
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
These guys are mercenaries, fine. It must be local mercenaries.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, see how we do here. I'm interested to see how this Fallen Empire fleet actually does in combat. I mean, it should do fine realistically. Yep, excellent. And now we're probably just going to have to go around and... Yeah, it's going to take a lot before... It's going to take a long time before they're ready to accept vassalization. We settle the status quo, but it doesn't really do anything for me. So for now, what we'll do... We'll just send this guy on a bit of an obliteration campaign, as best we can. He's just going to come down all these areas here. You can go down to there for now. These guys can do the same. Just going a different way. They can go to here. Go down to Corgus for now, that's fine. Grand Storyteller is ready to upgrade. Take Wrecker. How's this? This is still ongoing, this war. It's incredible. You guys... You're fighting as a vestige.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
You guys are fighting both of these, Oh, I see.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
So the Urza Vestige have attacked the Gagassians due to a buffer zone creation. They're not thrilled that they're sharing a border with the Gagassians. Fine, I can see the issue. I could declare war on them and try to join in. If I was to declare war on them, what can I take? Counterattack? War is waged to push an empire for attacking galactic community member. Using this war goal to take claims generates 32% less threat for each conquered system. We can't vassalize them, I would imagine. We could probably put some claims down, though. I might do that. I'm going to claim it as a vestige. Or at least parts of it as a vestige. We'll start the process of claiming it as a vestige now. And see how things go from there. Buy some more of these. There we go. And our employment situation seems to have solved itself for now, at least. Take a few more of these, that's fine. The Covenant have opened the borders to us, that's curious. I don't know why that's happened. I'm still determined to join this federation if it kills me. It's going to take me the entire playthrough, but I'm determined to join my previous friends. Just trying to keep an eye out if there's any more major fleets down here we need to deal with. I wouldn't mind getting the Gudgan successor Carnate also underway. Oh, like, if I could offer vassalization to these guys, that'd be fine. I'm going to declare war on both of them while I'm here.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
I know they're cordial with us, but I don't see why we wouldn't just take these guys both out now. The more people we have on side, the better, I would say. Although actually, I don't know where any of these guys' fleets are. I'm sure they'll be around somewhere. Or they may not. The problem is they may not have any left. They may not have any fleets. No, they don't really have many fleets at all, do they? Yeah, well, carry on.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
They do have a... Okay, they've got a fleet there. Classes 2, you can probably go by yourself. There must be a quicker way than to do that. If you go through Biltron, that should work.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Yeah, we're just going to do what we can to claim all these places. A new commander's be added to the leader pool. Hostia Cispia. Interesting. Or Hosta Cispia, even. Pretty good. We don't actually have a fleet for you to take over, I don't think. Not at the moment, but we might do in future. Speaking of science ships, I know we have some somewhere. It's probably something we can come and look at down here. There's no way. They've got no way to reach the project, so for now it's fine. These guys are a vassal. Negotiate agreement. You guys. Yeah, you'd only join defensive conflicts. If I was to get you to join offensive conflicts, you wouldn't be too thrilled about that. I'm willing to give you a contribution of some stuff. I'm willing to give you some stuff to get you to join the offensive wars. All these vassal states, I need to get them to join in. So who else is my vassal? I forgot that I need to actually change their relations with me. So tributary, vassal. See, most of these guys are just tributary, but I can get at least the Gudgan Horde to. The Gudgan Horde I can get to come and join in actual wars with me.
Fleet assets engaged.
And some other ones I might want to change from tributaries to other. So the theocracy, you guys are actively disloyal. Negotiate agreement. How much do you realistically provide me in terms of stuff? 200. Do you want to be something else? If you were to be a vassal, would you accept that? You'd have to join me on conflicts. And I'm willing, again, to provide you some money to do so. Oh, it's a lot of minerals, that's the only thing. What about some research? You guys would like research, wouldn't you? It's quite a bit. What about advanced? I can give you some advanced stuff. Yeah, we're going to do that.
Hostile stationary.
We don't. Okay, we don't have the influence at the moment. That's fine. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so the Gudgan Horde, excellent. You're now vassals. And you should, if I'm not mistaken, in future you should join in the next war. And it's probably a little bit too late for you to join in this one that we've already started. So be it. It's going to be a long time before our war goals are ready. We just need to clear up the. I think we just need to clear up these Gudgan successor states if we can. In an effort to just keep pushing in the right direction. Right, you go over to Septukar now. Looks like we lost a little bit of fleet power, but so be it. We'll get them reinforced with whatever's possible. Some cruisers here, it seems. But this isn't the full Empire fleet, so we don't really need to worry, I would say. Right, into Septukar, let's see how this goes. Again, I don't think we should have too many issues. We'll probably lose a bit of our ships here, but nothing too terrible. Okay, we've cleared out, what, 9% of them? Might take a while before we're ready to actually properly clear them out. We'll have to see. Go over to Hilos and clear that person out as well. You guys at Corgus, you can keep moving. Head over here to Dathana even. Actually go to Quadvi now, because that's where they've moved to. Salkland's Pilgrims. Clear out these places. Go to Lingol.
Stationary asset engaged.
Just going to clear out as much as we can of this place.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay, we've got a hostile fleet there. That's fine. Whatever.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
They're down to 93. We're just going to keep pushing them, really. It's just having extra vassals is going to be useful. The true Gudgan Horde I definitely want to get on side as a vassal state. Question is, do I want to change these guys? The Crown of Durans. I know they're pacifists, but they would probably join us in a war. Negotiate agreement. You guys can only be tributaries, that's interesting. I'm gonna change. I would change that if I could. Just get even more benefits out of you guys, and I can use that to change vassalization with other people. That'd be pretty useful, because I don't know how much we need in terms of... I also think we can get rid of this now, that's no longer needed. So we'll get less consumer goods, but we're pretty much at max consumer goods anyway.
Asset engaged.
So I don't see why we need to hold on to them, really. Okay, we've been rivaled by someone else.
Alert. Blocker expunge.
Plenty of rivals coming on at the moment, but that's fine. These guys still at war? They are, aren't they? Goodness me.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
That war is never going to end. I'm also intrigued to see how this war is going. Due credit to the Interstellar Strategic Alliance, they are actually pushing into these areas. So I'm kind of tempted to try push in myself. Could be like that guy. Could be like Willem Dafoe.
Spaceport engaged.
You know, I'm something of a fallen empire myself. Don't know where that came from. I apologise. Spider-Man. Right. You guys come over here. Do these guys at Shukon.
Alert. Station engaged.
I don't really want to attack the Selene mediators if I can help it.
Alert. Space.
Because they're still overwhelming. There's a vestige is not. Which is very interesting to me. Because then I would probably want to take them out. The problem is, how on earth do I get there? I'd have to go all the way around, wouldn't I? I'd have to go through Gagassian territory, which I don't really want to do. There's the other vestige.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunge.
Okay, so they still do have like 400,000. It's not nothing.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
They've got 480,000, but if that's the only fleet they've got, then that wouldn't be too bad. You return back home. And one of our leaders is ready to upgrade. Oh, look how many exotic gases we're burning through. That's because of all our science places. Right, let's go for... You're not on the council at the moment, but you might be in the future. So take statistician for now.
Planetary alert. Blocker
That
expunge.
could work pretty well in the future.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay,
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
let's go have a look at Shukon, see what's happening here. Again, I don't think we'll encounter too many problems. Except for the game absolutely chugging. There we go. Just bring these guys on side as quickly as possible. We can settle some status quos, so that's generally fine if we need to. If we need to just like pull out of any of these wars for whatever reason,
Successful.
we can do so. Climate restoration's done. Clone army wouldn't be limited by pops. We'll take the clone army. I don't know if we're going to use it because we've got pretty good armies as it is anyway. I'm not sure if that's entirely.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I'm not sure that's entirely necessary, to be honest. But we'll have a think, see if it is required. You guys
Hostile
come up
fleet
here,
assets engaged.
clear out all these spaces. I don't really want to have to send my
Planetary
armies
alert.
down here.
Blocker expunge.
Sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain to actually finish off a war. How are we doing now? I'm teased. How are we now doing in terms of... Oh, Nosti Prime is having some issues with crime. So we're going to do decisions, and we're going to enforce martial law. Although I don't think we can at the moment. We'll just... It might be because the Mentis is having some problems. So we'll distribute some luxury goods.
Asset engaged.
Yeah, that's loads. That's already lowered the crime. That's fine. But I wanted to go
Hostile
to
fleet asset
situation log
engaged.
victory. Up to 9. We're actually beating the Gagassians.
Spaceport engaged.
Praku and the Lipians are really pushing forward now. But a lot of it is due to having subject empires and having federations. We've got some subject empires, but you know, the way you win this game is by score. There's no like definitive end to the game apart from that. So we need to bring ourselves back into the Federation, really. Or we need to take over the Federation, break up the Federation, start a new one. But these guys are just gonna not end their war, are they?
Station engaged. Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I suppose I can start one with the Hoovens. I mean, they're not... Because I think both the Lipians and the Praku Trent, yeah, they're both part of the Hallowed Partnership. As is, of course, the Covenant of Mathonis. So the top 3 non-Fallen Empire places are all Covenant of Mathonis, which is a real problem. Swede's got some pirates, only 1,000. That's going to be the job of Bubbles, who's thankfully nearby. You're a commander. You can have ship's weapons damage up. No reason why you wouldn't have that. Over to Zoltan's Pilgrims. Let's take out the rest of these places if we can.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Yeah, we'll clear up all these spaces.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
In an effort to try and get these guys to capitulate. And it won't take long with our Fallen Empire fleet, that's fine. Commercial pact, it would benefit them more than it benefits us, so no. We're not going to do that.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Down to minus 75. We just got to keep on knocking up their war exhaustion. I might settle status quo with these guys because it's going to take an age.
Alert. Station engaged.
We'll have a think. We may do, we may not. The successor Khanate I'm less kind of... I care a little bit less about. That's less of a concern to me.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
But I'm gonna just settle status quo with these guys. That's fine. I don't really care about the successor Khanate as much as I care about the Gudgan Horde. I just want to focus on the Gudgan Horde more than anything else. So we're no longer at war with successor Khanate, that's fine. Who knows, they might even end up joining in. I want to... Who's the leader of the... It's going to be the Lipians, isn't it? We'll have to see. It might be the Praku, actually. I don't know. So far it's these guys, that's interesting. If I build a spy network here, I'm going to see if I can spark some diplomatic incidents. I don't think we're going to do very well. We haven't really gone into the... We haven't really done much with encryption, unfortunately. So we'll have to see how things go. You know, I'm not entirely convinced that's going to happen. We're probably going to get our armies to come down here, I would imagine. To Capra, so we'll send them down. Ooh, ancient defensive web sling. I've never seen that before.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
It's a point defense.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I'd actually rather take efficiencies of scale. Additional resources from capital jobs. That feels like a useful thing to be doing. Over here, let's get all our defences upgraded. You can have a defensive grid supercomputer. Pretty much anyone which is a active defensive port is going to have some additional defences, because they're going to need them. There we go. Unariah is at pretty much max strength at 53,000 at the moment. I'm going to keep working on my claims to take out these areas. Well, it's going to take a while for obvious reasons. Let's buy some exotic gases because we're going to work through a lot of them.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Due to our sciencey stuff. And let's have a look at what's going on in the Senate, because I'm not sure I've actually had a look.
Engaged.
So this is the Comfort of the Fallen. Cooperative research channels. This one we could actually have a significant thing on. So cooperative research channels. Let's have a look. What's that going to be under? Here we go. Diplomatic away from tech. Research station output. Let's have a look. If we go to situation log, tech level 5.6, 5.2, 2.8. It would knock down the Lipians a bit. Wow, where have you got all that strength from, Government of Mathonis? Goodness me. Oh, I see. They've put in a bunch of favours. Look how many favours they've got. Goodness me. A lot of favours from us, though, which is a problem. Gagassians are here, Voliots are here, Chims, Newtowns. I'm gonna vote with my friends. This is going to come down to a knife edge, but I think they're still going to win purely off favours. And I'm not prepared to waste my favours to do so. That scares me. The Covenant of Mathonis has so many favours. That's a real concern. They've used a lot of them here, though. That's interesting. Look at that. We've actually got max consumer goods. That never happens. So we'll sell some of those.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
That's very interesting.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay, technology's passed. Ah, Titans. Those are going to be fun. Mega assemblies, crystal forge plating, strikecraft. Take the deep core mining. Just to re-roll what's there. Let's go to fleet management, ship designer, and I'm going to go down to my Titans, the Trojans. Oh, look at this! Got plenty of spare power, so we'll see if there's anything else we can. You can do better than a large autocannon, surely. It does shield and hull damage. Take a railgun as well. And I wouldn't mind you having some, like, pulse armor, maybe. Yeah, take some pulse armor. And we can only have the Perdition beam. I don't think we can have that many per fleet. That's the only thing. Fleet management, ship designer. I want to add in the Titan here. Well, I can add in a few. Yeah, I can only have 3 Titan-sized ships, so it's gonna have them for sure. And I probably want to add some form of picket ship here. So I'm gonna go back to my fleet manager, ship designer. Frigates. No, I want a new design of corvette. It's gonna have a. Yeah, it's gonna be a picket ship. I don't know if can we make a destroyer that's even better for that, I wonder. Clear design. Can we make a I don't know if we can make a destroy... Yeah, picket ship stern. Picket ship bow, that's what I want. Some destroy picket ships. So it's going to have some sentinel and some flak batteries. I don't know how useful they're going to be, but we are going to have them nonetheless. In fact, they can have some nukes. We haven't really invested in nukes though. Well, they can have some torpedo stuff. They can have some armor. They can have some shields. And they can have some regenerative hull tissue, because they're not going to need the afterburners, because the Titans will be so exceptionally slow anyway. Yeah, these guys are going to stay on picket, that's important. You guys are going to be called Picket Class. Picket Class Destroyers, there we go. And we'll go back to Fleet Management now. And they're going to have some Picket Class Destroyers, as many as they can get away with. That'll do. Yeah, see how that goes. How are we doing on this war? We're getting there in terms of acceptance. It's still going to be a little while yet. Still making some good money off the mercenaries, that's good. Probably would have been better to start the mercenaries off sooner. Yeah, all credit to the Interstellar. They're keeping up against... They're fighting two... Oh, okay, one...
Completed.
So the Takarans have finally made peace with the Nutans, and the Nutans, I think, have just taken Delta Refuge. They have. That's incredible.
Council agenda ready.
That's impressive. That's genuinely very impressive. We'll go for impenetrable border.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Still keeping an eye on these guys because I still want to join in with them. These guys are pretty strong actually. They're doing very well for themselves. Took them a long time for that to happen. Yes, I will purchase this. Thank you. Can you tell us something about your other customers here? Oh, it gives us intel. Fine. Oh, we don't need to do that at the moment, I don't think. I'll be intrigued to see how these Titans get on. All these places are pretty much cleared out now. Some places will only be partially occupied. We'll send this fleet up to Yomel to get that done. You come over to Gapra and just lay siege to this, please. I don't think you're going to have that many armies here, to be honest, but we'll have a look. $330. We can probably just land that almost straight away. Speaking of which, how's our armies getting on? They're almost in Capra, actually, that's pretty good. So they're almost here, that's excellent. Bubbles can go back to its starting area.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Let's make sure that these guys actually land on the planet, please. Land armies, there we go. Planetary invasion, see how this goes. Do we even have a... I don't know if we have a general here. I know we do, we've got Postumus Catilius even. Well, I don't think that's going to be a huge problem for us. Resources full, that will be our minor artifacts, so we're going to get some arcane technology. And we'll sell some to private collectors as well. There we go. So make sure these guys are all upgraded as they can, as much as they can be. Ooh, ion cannon.
Acquisition successful.
Can we put one of those at Unariah? How many of these can we put down at Unariah, I wonder? Let's clear out like 4 of these. Only 6 slots, goodness me. I think it'll be worth it though. It's missing 2 more slots. Let's see how much that ion cannon gives us at Unariah. That's probably come with the... That must have come with the Titan technology that I missed. Go for this because again it's pretty quick. Depending on how well this... We'll do an ion cannon at Bombala as well. Clear out some of these. There we go, and we can have this here. I'll be intrigued to see how much they do. Down to 60, that's good. What's next? This place is going to be next, I reckon. How many armies here? That's fine, you'll manage.
Ship augmentations completed.
Wow, they're absolutely pushing through Urza Vestige at the moment.
Spaceport engaged.
I mean, the Urza Vestige will retaliate for sure, but I want to claim some of this. Or if I can make them a vassal or something, that'd be excellent. They've got hedonists. That's interesting. Things we probably actually want to claim the main systems like Torfi's Star, Taurus, pretty much anything which is actually going to give us anything useful. Let's just see. Selenium mediator is still not actually expanding yet, which is pretty good, all things considered. I'm very intrigued to see how much this does.
Technological acquisition successful.
The money subsidies is done. Let's go for Corvette hulls to get the additional hull points. I'm determined to. I'm determined to rejoin my friends, no matter how long it takes.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Here's Zarkan's pilgrims.
Spaceport engaged.
Come over to here, I guess. Our armies can keep pushing. We'll probably need to get some more soon. What's still... Okay, you're partially occupied. Over here at Lilybeck. How bad is the armies here? 201. We can deal with that. Down to 56. We're getting there. But I'm more than happy. I just want war goals. I just want you to be my vassal. I would have offered it to you, but you decided to say no. Although, I will actually emit a white piece to get these guys back on side. I can't believe the... Actually looks like the... So who attacked first? The Urzos attacked, so actually
Hostile fleet
the Gagassians are technically losing, but they've got a lot of the home systems looked after here, which is pretty impressive.
Spaceport engaged.
Over here, take some more defense platforms, and then upgrade the rest that are needed. Barban, you can have an ion cannon as well.
All objectives.
Pretty much anywhere which needs one is going to have one. Sumineta will do the same.
Ship augmentations completed.
Oh no, you've already... Sorry, Sumineta's already got the slots it needs. That's Barban. Sumineta. I'm going to have to clear some of you guys out. You must actually stop doing that for now. And so that you're going to have a defense supercomputer. And that should sort that out.
Planetary alert. Locker expunged.
Okay, you guys have done Uzun. You're fully occupied. You're fully occupied. I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere which isn't fully occupied. Up here. There's a lot of partial occupied territory up here. Fine.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Well, we can deal with that. That's not a problem. We'll come up to lend a hand just in case it's needed. Because I think as soon as we clear out all these bases, we should be okay. I would think anyway.
Technological acquisition successful.
I might be wrong, but it's just an educated guess. Corvette hull points, excellent. Advanced railgun. We'll take that because we do actually use some railguns. Be wise for us to do so.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Very interesting. Indeed. How are you guys getting on? Still a while yet. Can't believe they actually knocked down the current continuum a little bit. That's very impressive. Finders Keepers. Interesting. Particularly observant operative in the nation of Perishing Light has laid their grappling clamps on a part of a Perishing Light encryption key. So we get some additional code breaking. How about that? We have nothing that we can claim on them. That's very interesting. What about... I'm not going to attack the Salimis because they're bloody powerful, but I'm intrigued to see what would happen if we... Yeah, we can contain them.
Technological acquisition successful.
And the Gudgans now would join us. Good. So now we know what we're doing there. Naval capacity up, hypercoms forum. Take the blockers because there must be a blocker that we need.
Spaceport engaged.
Sell these minerals and buy some more of these guys because we're always going to need more exotic gases. At some point soon, we'll be expecting the crisis because the Steaming Mediators are not the crisis, I believe. These guys are just like an awakened empire. The crisis could be much, much worse. We'll have to see. You guys can just have some defense platforms. You may as well. Here at Tua. I don't see why we wouldn't give you some. And we may as well make you a citadel as well. We'll get you upgraded. Romulus, I believe, is already a citadel. We'll have to see if we want to give them one of these kind of pilum things. 53, it's about the same it looks. But it probably will do a lot of fun damage. We don't know how that will go until we actually are in a fight. We are going to leave things there for now. And then next time we're going to see if we can finally rejoin our friends. It's going to take us the entire series. But with the crisis inevitably on the way, I think that would be a wise decision. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.